It is Memorial Day 2019. Good morning. You wore that last year.
Thanks for telling everyone.
I think you wore that last year. So the first Memorial Day in California, it's a different vibe. You guys remember how many years in a row now we would get up in Hudson, go to the little small town parade, lunch at yours truly outside, and this weekend symbolizes the beginning of summer. The pools open and the concerts start downtown on the green and all of those lovely things. So that's what's going on back east. Out west here today it was supposed to rain and another day of like 50, but what are we, 60 something now? 63 and no rain and decently sunny, so that's a nice upgrade. We are headed downtown. She's going to pick up a couple things, drop off a couple things at her place, yes. And then I'm not sure where we're going to end up this afternoon.
You can see the Coronado Bridge. Did you know that?
Yeah. From Megan Street, this is 5th Avenue. We can see the Coronado Bridge and the ocean and the bay and part of the city. Ah, there it is. It's trying to be too cinematic. Very pretty day down here today. It's all decked out. It's a little chilly. I hate to be wearing long sleeves and stuff. When the sun's out, it's great. Otherwise, coastal breeze. Water's super low. Usually it's up to this wall. You can actually walk on this beach right now, at least part of it. I don't know if you could get past that unless you go in the water. Definitely low. Quiet. M2 facelift. We are gonna take Orange Avenue. I love that view. Anyways, Orange Avenue. I like that they put flags everywhere. It's really pretty. A little bit walking around on the east side.
Say hello.
Hello! It's Memorial Day. We had mojitos, we had chips, and fries. Everything over here is very overpriced, but it's very worth it because when you take a look around and we see all of Point Loma and the coast, and it is cool. It's really cool. But if you're in the sun, it makes it worth it, and it is just fabulous. So this is as close as we can get. I've already turned around now, but
Have you been filming while I was sleeping?
No, a tenth of a mile.
The hell horse in there?
It's horses, yeah. A tenth of a mile behind us is Borderfield State Park. We're down as close as you can get to Mexico by car, which is still about a half a mile away. Yeah, lots of horses. Every other car is a U.S. Border Patrol or Immigration's Customs Enforcement Jeep or Chevy, or what is it, the Ford E150. Really mountainous down here. The roads are pretty bad. There's signs everywhere that say they flood, apparently. I guess they're not really designed to be used very much. But the road was closed back there. I couldn't get any closer to the border or the coast. That'll be a thing we do maybe when it's not so wet. That, or we just hike. Just hike it. But this is what it looks like a half a mile from Tijuana. That's as close as we get to Mexico out there. That would be the border.
That's the border?
Yep. Why? What'd you expect?
I don't know. I think
It's like a washed out little gully there.
Yeah.
And then just a fence. How high would you say that fence was?
Not that high.
It was like 15 feet though.
I mean,
you would need some serious equipment to get over that.
Just hop over there.
You can't hop over it, but if you're highly motivated enough, sure, you can get over that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to do that you can't get over if you're highly motivated enough. Megan's favorite place to visit in North America, that arch right there would be downtown Tijuana. There was a vlog, we went over there for lunch once, remember? Did you like it?
No.
Why not?
Creepy.
I don't know if it was creepy, it was...
Dirty.
Yeah. For you, Roz. Hey, okay, good evening. It's about 10 o'clock. We're kind of wrapping things up early. It's Memorial Day 2019. As I stated this morning, a different one. Definitely a different one here in California versus Ohio. Ohio was always, you know, the weeks leading up to Memorial Day were just fighting with snow and then 80 degrees and then frost and then snow and then deluges, just total flood. The yard is underwater. Fighting with all of that, getting the house in shape, and then boom, Memorial Day hit and it's summer and the pool's open and the concerts resume and the patios are open and finally we made it, right? Except it was raining every day. Well, this year's weird. It's been really, really wet here in San Diego, as you've seen. Today, up here, so we're like 10 or 12 or 15 miles east of the ocean and maybe 15 or 20 miles north of the city here near Poway, San Diego County. Poway is its own city, but it's still in San Diego County. Now we are in San Diego city limits, but close to Poway. And generally, when you get out here, it's 10 degrees warmer and 1 degree, I call it, sunnier than the coast. If it's partly cloudy there, it's sunny here. If it's mostly cloudy there, then it's partly cloudy here. Stuff like that. Well, it's been the opposite the past couple of weeks. If it's like mostly cloudy there, it'll be partly cloudy here, and then actually minus 5 or 10 degrees. The ocean has been working in the opposite way, and that's kind of the way it is in the spring. Water as a medium takes a lot more time and energy to retain heat than land and oxygen does. So it's just been a weird spring and wet. Thankfully now the 10-day outlook has no chance of rain and upper 70s and mostly to partly cloudy. It's going to be nice. So we should have the Ferrari back in here soon. They've been working on the alternator. They replaced that again. Said that fixed the ABS issues, but now the suspension light is on and they're figuring out what's going on with that. So hopefully we'll hear an update tomorrow. I've got new floor mats for my M5 here. This is the back side of them, and yes, they have changed, surprisingly. My guess is whoever makes these floor mats for them is probably the same company that makes them for the I don't know, E60, F10, probably many more models. So the front side looks the same, still has the embroidery, same color. The back side is no longer a gray felt kind of glued on with pads. It's this, the whole thing kind of feels like Velcro. It's much, much, much more durable. It's all one piece now, so I think these are going to hold up a lot better. Also, this material has a ton of friction to it, so they won't slide around. They never did anyways, because they had the Velcro things in the bottom corners, but it's a design improvement. Like 20 years after the car was made, the floor mats get better. Weird. Fun day today. We were all over the place. We were down at the border. We were in La Jolla. We were downtown in Coronado and the sun deck at Coronado, and it was a great day. It was a blast. Definitely miss people. I'm going back to Ohio here in a little bit for a little summer getaway. It's going to be fun. But we start another work week tomorrow, a short one since today is Monday. It's over. It was Memorial Day, and tomorrow we've got Tuesday through Friday. So we'll get some stuff done. We'll sell some shit off some M5s, and I'll talk to you guys this week. Good night.